Alright, we are playing Deep Sky Derelicts. And I made a previous video, but I'm going to delete it because I was talking way too low because I was recording last night. And I was trying to be as quiet as I could be. But I have a little free time right now where I can have some freedom with my vocal range. So, let's start a campaign. We're gonna go with the Hands of Justice because I think that's just gnarly. I love it. Alright, so Cole, that's a leader, or we'll pick the name afterwards. I'm going with Miner. Cancel. And then we're gonna go with a medic. I chose all these pretty much last night, so I know exactly what I want. But anyway, a miner, which is 30 weaponry, 20 scavenging, which is pretty good. A medic is 30 medical and 20 tech and 10 mental, 10 weaponry, which is not too bad. And then let's see, I believe it was a bruiser. No, it wasn't. I think it was a technician, a miner, a medic, and a technician. So we're gonna go with that. I don't really care what their names are. For the technician, we'll go with Zealot. That's pretty cool. For the medic, we'll go with let's see, Virus is kind of a funny name for a medic. Kind of a paradoxical or an oxymoron, I guess, but we won't go with that. We'll go with synth because you're kind of like synthesizing different medicines to create a cure, I guess. And for miner, we'll go with savage. I guess that's pretty cool. Alright, let's see. I think there was a way to... Oh, okay, class details. So that tells me level 1 minor ability. I'm reading the card in the bottom center. Rank 1 out of 3, 2 cards. Destroys cover, does 6 damage to 2 adjacent enemies. So you can attack 2 at the same time. Does extra 2 damage to affected unit if its cover was destroyed, so that's cool, but it's only 2 damage. So it's not too big a deal. So these are its abilities on the right side, and on the left side, its characteristics and skills. So a heavy-duty ranged fire specialist that can overwhelm enemies with superior firepower. I like that. While lacking in defensive measures, the miner excels in dealing damage and reducing or ignoring the defenses of enemies, especially of those without shields. Excuse me. So it's not bad. Alright, we won't go into the details of every single character. But, well, I guess we can. Characteristics and skills for the medic. While serious injuries need proper hospital treatment, the medic can still keep the crew going with skillful use of stimulants and other chemicals, some of which also have offensive applications. So it still has 20 tech, which isn't bad, in addition to the 30 medical. And it has abilities here. Cool. Alright, for the tech, Characteristics and skills. Technicians are not the most skilled fighters, but their expertise with all things electronic makes them a valuable ally when you need your shields boosted or when you're facing killer robots, which we'll get into that later. So we're on normal difficulty, and we'll go ahead and start. And we're not gonna skip the tutorial. So let's see, new save. Welcome, Scavenger. I've been expecting you. Now, I don't need to tell you that the world is unjust. You must know it better than most. Being an aristocrat myself, I can only imagine the hardships you stateless must endure. That's why I'm offering you a possibility to leave that brutal life of yours behind. Really? Really? What is this offer? I want you to find the fabled mothership and secure it. As a reward, I offer you full galactical citizenship. I'm listening. Our scientists have discovered that the mothership is hidden somewhere in this sector. We have strong reasons to assume that it is filled with technological wonders beyond belief. The Triumvirate is willing to pay anything for it. Find it and I will grant you citizenship. Needless to say, you would be rewarded with a one-way ticket to an easy life on a comfortable and beautiful mirror world. Sounds too good to be true. Why me, and how am I supposed to find it? I hear that you're experienced in combat and know your way around the derelicts. Yes, I am. I trust my sources are right. Start looking for leads, get into the bridge section of each derelict you go to, and try to find something that could contain useful information. Anything that hasn't been corrupted by the millennia those ships have drifted in space. Not every derelict necessarily provides the needed information, but with enough data from the derelicts, our researchers can put together the location of the mothership. I can do that. Where do I start? Consider getting some contracts from the lair to help keep your expeditions profitable, and head to Shuttle Bay to depart to one of the recently discovered derelicts. How about my team? Does the offer concern them too? Yes, your entire team is granted with the same privileges, should you find the mothership. I've heard enough. Report back to me as soon as you find any information about the mothership. Prove yourself worthy and I'll grant you a broader working permit. If you manage to find and secure the mothership, the citizenship is yours. So not only do I have to find the mothership, but I have to secure it too. Which might be a different level of difficulty than just finding it. But bear in mind that you're not the only one I've extended this offer. Act quickly, Scavenger. So there will be competition. The station. We'll prepare for our missions here. We can pick up freelance contracts at the lair. There's good money in them. Should also check the pawn shop for useful items and to sell anything we're not using. Deep Sky Medical handles. And we've been interrupted by a prompt to finish reading, even though we weren't ready, so I feel traumatized. I'm just kidding. Alright, let's get a rundown of everything, and then go from there. Lair. Welcome to the lair. Believe it or not, this is the entertainment center of the station. We sell drinks to soothe the pain, and we keep track of open contracts if pain is your thing, dear. Okay. So last night when I was playing, there were only 2 contracts, which was honest scrapping and wormling research, but Uncle Rocket Away is a new contract that I didn't see last night, so that's a plus. So Daredevil Jim, the human cannonball, is performing one of her latest stunts at a derelict. However, her assistant abandoned her prematurely and she needs a new one as soon as possible to finish her stunt. So we'll take that. Wormling research. I, Slank, purveyor of fine substances, need you to get me 5 wormling intestines. Now I know what you're thinking. He's making wormine. Has to be. Untrue. These are from my cutting-edge research paper on wormlings' diets. Honest. So I'll pay you handsomely, almost too much, for 5 intestines. Think about it, yeah? So we'll take that. And here at Honest Hank's Scrap Palace, we're always looking to buy good parts for fair prices. Bring us 3 intact T-model janitor robot parts and we'll compensate you more than fairly. So we'll take that. Okay, that's the lair. Research workshop. Ooh, a customer. Welcome to my workshop. I've got plenty of useful upgrades for scavengers and travelers alike. I promise you won't find these things anywhere else in Deep Sky. So that's that. Deep Sky Medical. Here at Deep Sky Medical, we can patch up any physical wounds, traumas, and even revive those who have fallen. However, treatment is expensive, so try to keep your limbs and organs intact. Okay. Station Hall, that's where we met with the Sub-Governor. And Pawn Shop. Come on in. Weapon cores, mods, gear, we got it all. Got some hot stuff you need to move quickly? No problem. Okay, and that's that. Alright, so let's see here. Hello, I'll be your pilot today. Ah, you're one of the Sub-Governor's new scavengers, so you've got unlimited free flights. Check out the destinations on the star map, choose a suitable one, and away we go. So we have Uncle and Paylor. Level 2, which is warning, and level 1, which is good. So that's that. Let's go back. We will stop here, and at the start of the next video, we will go to Uncle. Alright guys, or Uncle, depending on how your aunt feels about it. I'm just playing. Alright, see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.